guy, remember? It's not like I could have done much, even if I wanted.
That's right. You shouldn't expect a crippled student to jump right onto it his first week. He's clearly challenged.
Lily taking my side feels oddly comforting, so I decide to back her up too. Yeah, you're being unreasonable with us both. Excuses. Miss Class Rep has had plenty of time to deal with her report. And we repeatedly offered you a position to help with the student council work, but you refused to commit yourself to make the festival a success. Yeah, but as I said back then, I'm not sure if... I don't have time for this right now. No matter what I do, it'll mean being drawn into a confrontation with Shizune, and that's what she wants. Whatever, forget it. I turn my back at them.
Oh. Yo, shit.
Lily...
He's gonna get anally probed. He's gonna get abducted.
Lily, class is going to be starting soon, so we can talk more later. I'll tell Hanako you were looking for her. I can feel Shizune freezing. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been ignored in such a blunt manner.
Yeah, he sounds a dick.
Shizune's a cunt, though.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, Hisao. I'll be on my way.
She gives me the sweetest smile I've seen all week, probably ever, since meeting her, and turns on her heels to make her exit. As soon as Lily walks out the door, I suddenly start feeling reluctant about turning... I can feel her eyes burning into my back. She probably has lasers or some shit. I keep expecting Misha to say something to alleviate the tension, but it really is wanting too much. In the end, I go back to my seat and listen to the sound of Shizune's footsteps as she marches out of the room. She doesn't return until a few minutes later before class. He fucked up.
Yep.
Hanako doesn't come back to class. I have to tell her that Lily was looking for her if I see her later. After the events of this morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turn the pages of book because I have catching up to do because of studying from the hospital. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud.
Oh, here he goes again on his bullshit.
Clashing of chalk on blackboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. I start to copy down the equations just to pass the time, even though they're right there in the textbook. Oh, thank God. When the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry because I have nothing to...
It's unbearable.
He has no friends!
It's unbearable. And he was just a dick to the two people who have been nice to him.
I mean...
Aliens.
The two aliens that have been nice. Shizune's signing so fast that her hands make noises like swords cutting through the air. Aren't her hands made of metal, perhaps? I really don't think Shizune's human, but I don't know what's leading me to that. Misha's trying desperately to keep up, but it's clear she can barely manage to even understand her. Is Misha perhaps like a human slave to Shizune as her alien master? That's really disconcerting. Maybe I should talk to Misha sometime.
Oh my God.
Misha looks tired, like she's about to faint. Luckily for her...
Like something's just being sucked out of her, like her whole life essence. Her blood, perhaps.
Ugh, I'm so tired. She's hanging her head limply on her desk, looking exhausted. I'll use the opportunity to reconcile with Shizune a bit, without getting roped into the student council thing again. Though I suspect that door is now closed for me. The festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in this school are crippled. It's kind of neat.
Humanity's death throes approach.
Well, of course, we're in the student council, you know, so we're very busy. Student councils don't do anything.
The earth is a hollow sphere.
It's an important duty of ours to ensure the success of the festival with all our strength. My waning strength.
Space is an illusion and we are the atoms.
We would shame ourselves in front of the past student council generations if the festivals were to fail.
This school is a facade.
That's why there must be no flaws. I think that was encumbrances. Damn, Shi-chan. No, nothing that might make the festival short of perfect. Shizune's passionate speech and Misha's... Huh? Yo! I look over my shoulder and see a deer in headlights. Yo! Playing delinquent again.
Oh, shit.
Hanako blushes hard at Misha's ghetto-ness.
Yeah.
She's gonna verbally rape her now. Shizune stares at her probingly, causing Hanako to look down and start backing away to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped nervously around the edge of the door. Maybe she's showing her dislike of Hanako by association of her dislike of Irish woman. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. What is it, Hanako? Has Lily been here? Sorry, haven't seen Sato. She came by in the morning though. Hanako keeps looking uneasily at Shizune, who stares at her with are her eyes changing red? I mean, Shizune isn't going to look away, and she's intimidating enough. She's a fucking alien. Do you know where she is?
Yeah.
If she has any sense in her head, she's in a classroom working on the festival project. But who knows where that woman is loitering at? You need to find her? She was looking for you in the morning, but I guess you missed each other. She waits a little without answering the simple question, looking awfully like she's not wanting to talk to me. Yeah. I can come with you, if it's okay. I don't think Hanako knows how to say no. She has this really troubled expression she seems to wear almost constantly. One that makes me seem constantly to be... It's dinner time soon. Were you planning to eat with Lily? She nods slightly. So she must have been trying to get in the cafeteria. Yo! People eat sometimes because dinner time. I pick up my bag and we take our leave. It doesn't take long for us to be walking at a comfortable pace down the hallway. It always feels like we're going for a stroll together. That's something I haven't done with a girl before.
Bullshit, he did.
Hanako doesn't seem to be thinking the same thing, though. Even though we are walking at the same pace, she never comes within arm's reach of me. I guess she's still really uncomfortable around me. She probably caught me staring at By the time we arrive at the cafeteria, there's not much of a crowd there, but Lily is nowhere to be seen. Maybe it's because she's blind. Wait a second. Hanako's head sinks even lower than usual. Have you looked somewhere else already? Just at the library. I was reading. So she does spend the classes she skips at the library.
I'll take over the inner dialogue. This is gonna drag on.
Oh no, I just remembered high school.
Flashback.
Skipping class in the library. There's a reason why I love Hanako so much. So not exactly 1,000... Keep going. Right.
With the slightest of nods, Hanako agrees with my reasoning. God, she's being so awkward. Not like I'm a fucking mess myself. If I only knew how to make some small talk or something to make this girl comfortable near me.
So you and Lily usually hang out together after class, right? Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what I expected. It's not like she's speaking to me. Why'd I even try?
Must be a pain being in different classes, I'm guessing.
She gives a sharp, almost reflexive nod. Compared to Lily's careful thought about her... What? Compared to Lily's careful thought about her actions and speech. No, it's my fault. I'm an idiot. Hanako hastens to make her answers as prompt and short as possible.
Lily comes by the classroom, though, even when she's busy.
She gives a small smile as she says it, evidently appreciating the fact that Lily goes out of her way to help her. It's pretty cute.
Facts.
As we walk up the stairs to the lobby...
Ascend, you mean?
We're met by a group of students heading down like a school of fish, or a school of people, or a school of students. Maybe it's like students in a school.
Oh, shit.
They seem to be keeping mostly to themselves, but before I can notice her doing so, Hanako has moved around behind me.
Are you alright? Just keep going.
I cannot take a hint. Even as we get to the third floor, she's still pretty tightly wound. It's as if I have no idea what I'm doing or how to act near people. I can't take a hint. If it weren't for Lily, I bet this girl would be dead. The rest of the walk up to Lily's classroom...
Would be dead. That's not a jump.
In strange silence, while I rue her inability to socialize at all. What a fucker. That's not how you use that word. That was a shitty thing to say. After we make our way up the stairs, the noise coming from Lily's classroom is audible from halfway down the hallway. I was not expecting that.
Well, I guess we found her.
This wasn't hard. Did Hanako come here first and come back for me, I wonder? That's true. And she's starting to trust me a little bit. That's alright. So we get to classroom 3-2. Hanako less than subtly positioning herself behind me. I open the door. Inside is a hive of activity.
They're bees!
Seemingly every student in the class talking at once as they walk around doing shit. They go to the paint cans, they paint stuff.
Where's Rin?
I should look for Lily. Oh god.
It's not hard to find the tall, blonde, blind girl.
Finding her among the din.
The fuck does din mean?
Surprisingly
Alright.
easy. Because she's tall and blonde. With a couple of students gather around her, she stands at the front of the class. She seems to be in charge of the preparations. Carefully negotiating the path through the various students hunched over the floor, I found Lily.
Hi, Lily.
She perks her head up as she
What
breaks
the
off.
fuck? That's not the right use of din. A loud, unpleasant, and prolonged noise? I don't think that was... Whatever.
Talking to a noticeably smaller girl who must be her classmate.
Oh, what else is she? They're only in the same class.
Must be. Sorry, who?
Sorry, he's out. I have Hanako with me, too.
Yep. Hi. She's pretty skittish, like a fucking bug. Lily takes a moment to pause and assess the situation before turning to the other student once again.
For a moment, just ask Moria for his advice. Kenji's busy with painting one of the banners already, even though he can't fucking see.
A quick nod and she bounces off, fingers carefully sliding along the wall's face for orientation. Wait, Kenji? Kenji? I quickly turn about, leaning to the side, see past Hanako. Sure enough, in a corner of the room, Kenji's hunched over a sheet of cloth as he paints it. His eyes remain only inches from the brush. He's screeching like a madman.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Our class doesn't have many students with partial eyesight, so they're all in high demand.
That's right. Class 3-2 is especially for students with poor vision. Preparing for the festival must be pretty arduous for them. Need a hand? I could give you help if you need some. Maybe Hanako could too. I don't think I should have volunteered her for that. Lily gives a noticeable sigh of relief though.
Oh, for fuck's sake, finally. I've been waiting all day for someone to come and help. This might actually get finished before tomorrow. Would you be able to help the person painting? Because they can't see anything, and you can see. Please?
Oh, Kenji? I guess. She seems surprised that I know him, but I can't really blame her.
What?
Our rooms in the dorm are right next to each other, unfortunately. Hard to miss each other, really.
Oh, go figure. You two are friends, then. It'd be
Friend.
anyone, it'd be you.
Yeah, friends. Hanako's silence during the proceedings reminds me of the reason I put her up to helping in the first place. We'll go help him then. He knows what needs doing, right?
More or less. Just keep out of his way, but if you have any problems, don't be afraid to scream.
I won't be. Kenji sits crouched on the floor, his gaze fixed on white calico in front of him.
Oh god.
Hey, Kenji. No answer. He continues his paint-soaked brush along the large painted... Kenji!
God, fuck!
If this is the way he treats class members, it's no small wonder he's working on this alone. It's me, Hisao, from the...
Right. I don't have your money, man. Come on. Fuck, give me some time!
His dismissive attitude annoys me. He must be the type to get really focused on his work and forget about debts, very conveniently. While we talk, the sound of Hanako's footsteps as she walks out from behind me reminds me that she's here. She's like a rabbit. I was just gonna help with the banner, Hanako and I, that is. Hello.
Oh my god, no, a woman!
As soon as Hanako enters the equation, his demeanor takes a complete about face. His sudden full hospitality is slightly unsettling. Oh, right, women. On second thoughts, this may not have been a great idea after all.
Oh no!
Look at that confident stare. That fucking Adonis. Hanako and I grudgingly set ourselves down on the opposite side. Oh, noodle stall? You guys selling noodles at the festival on Sunday?
Yeah, some noodles. Something.
Or something. So, how do you want to split this? We do borders while you do the text, or do you want to switch and do the borders?
Text. That's all me, baby. You do the rest.
He has a surprisingly strong feeling on the topic. As I reach over to grab a brush, I notice Hanako's already debating between colors to use. By the time I put the brush to cloth, she's already started on a delicate pattern. Looks like my idea of taking her mind off everyone else worked. Okay, we get to work.
Alright, man. What's really going on here?
I'm trying to get with this ass. That's all. He apparently disapproves of my motivations.
No, not yet. It's too early. If you're gonna go in, you gotta do it the right way. You gotta go slow, carefully. How far are you going?
I should have guessed. Letting the truth slip was a mistake. What do you mean?
Look. This is the only way I can get intel, man. Just let me do my fucking thing here. We gotta stick together, you and me. We're the only ones. Harsh school, harsh world.
Yes, very harsh. Wait, do you think Shizune's an alien, by the way?
Shit.
Finished. Looks like I am too. Good job. The two of us connect up the lines. I wish there was more dialogue.
Yep.
Mine being as close to whatever.
It's a sign.
With a grunt, I lever myself up. Aside from Hanako and myself, there's only Kenji left finishing off. Need a hand? I offer a hand to Hanako, which she uses to get herself up. A girl touched me? As she does, I can't help but glance at her wrist. If her scars extend even to there, just how much of her body was burned. I feel a pang of guilt about it, however, as she quickly covers her wrist with the other hand. Looks good, doesn't it? She looks surprised for a moment before noticing that I mean the banner. It does, I guess. Smile shows that she feels a slight sense of pride in the result. Just as I do, I guess. We finished the banner. I guess that's all that needs to be done. Lily gives an appreciative nod.
Thank you for all your hard work, Hisao. And Hanako, I love you too. It's lovely. You're beautiful. Is there any way I could thank you?
That's fine. Beats sitting in my room beating off anyway. I mean,
I just remembered that Lily is an alcoholic.
What? Oh, yeah, she
I
is!
just remembered that.
Holy shit, you're right! I don't mind either. She nods before suddenly remembering one last person.
Oh, the fuckhead, is he still here? Has he gone off?
Just as I open my mouth, Kenji gives the answer from the other side of the room.
Ah! Yeah!
He carefully slides his sign into an empty section of shelf to dry before quickly walking past. Wait, how could he see that shelf?
See ya, buddy. My brother in ass.
Later. The remaining two students say their goodbyes to Lily before taking... My brother in ass! Well, I guess that's everyone.
Alright, I don't want to know what he meant by that. Whatever you do in your free time, Isao, that's fine. But don't you bring Hanako into that lovely...
Working past school time?
Indeed. The class's plans to see you're ambitious. Maybe too ambitious.
This stall looks nice, though. She's right. It shows... wait, huh?
Of course it does, you gorgeous little angel. I'm sure everyone will be glad to hear it. At least now, there's not much work to do until the festival. You sexy creature.
What? I mean, it's getting pretty late. Should we go?
That's probably a good idea. I have about 3 magnums of Miss Milo in my fridge waiting for us. Oh, right, Hisao.
You have what? The nighttime lighting really makes the gardens look quite different compared to the usual. This is getting out of hand so fast. Being that it's so late, the lack of students around probably helps. The odd one or two can be seen scurrying like roaches to and from the dorms to try to eke the most out of their curfews, but not more. All I even heard is our footsteps, in addition to Lily's cane regularly tapping the ground in front of her. It's nice to finally be able to relax after the mad rush during school. Without even noticing it, I let out a small yawn.
Alright, tired then?
Yeah, still getting used to the flow of things, I guess. The, thing with, Shizune took me kind of off guard, though. Is she an alien, Lily? I grit my teeth a little at the end of the candid question.
About that... I'm sorry, it's kind of the school's secret, you know, that she's a lesbian.
Wait, that's Misha.
Both.
Her voice seems slightly irritated as she recalls Shizune. I glance to Hanako for her views on this, but her expression is unsurprisingly evasive and difficult to read. Either way, I guess her apologizing for it is something, even if my curiosity goes unanswered.
Well, anyway, I'll be glad once the festival's over in any case.
The change of topic's welcome. I can imagine. My school's old festivals were a lot more low-key than this.
Yamaku stresses the idea of a school community, so the staff likes to make our festivals special occasions.
And yet the students here are the ones that do the work. What an unfair world, right? Hanako and Lily both chuckle in agreement, savoring the fact that none of the staff are here to hear our grumbling. Oh, that's just on the next episode, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Or a brother and ass.
Brother and ass.
I'm gonna my ass tattooed on my arm.
Goodbye, my brother and ass.